this is Lucian, and he's a big mystery, a big puzzle piece, as you would say. You don't really know what you're getting into until you meet him. When it came time to put Lucian into public school, I was very, very apprehensive. I wasn't sure what to do. He had been in a public preschool for about a month at a time when he had turned 3, and they wouldn't give him a one-to-one aide, and my child needed a one-to-one aide. He is nonverbal. He can't go into a regular school system and sit down and learn anything in a regular classroom.
I really have a passion for kids on the spectrum with autism, trying to meet their educational needs, their behavioral needs, their skill sets, and just finding resources and being an advocate has been something I've really been passionate about for a long time. So we decided to start Arrows Academy and offered that as an opportunity for kids on the spectrum. But then we learned that there are other kids that need these opportunities as well. They don't thrive in large environments, or they don't thrive with time constraints set on them, or with certain standardized curriculums. They need individualized learning. Prenda is working fabulous for us. We chose to do Prenda because we were already sort of doing the micro school setup, just to see our kids collaborate and work with each other, especially the ones who had the communication deficits before. They're able to find ways to communicate with their peers, and they're just building those social relationships, and they're really coming out of their shell and coming alive because these projects are theirs.
When I found out he was going to be able to actually get the education he needed and still be able to receive the therapies that he needed at the same time, that was the key. He's able to tailor it to what he needs to learn, how he needs to learn it. We are able to still go to doctor's appointments and still bring him in when he's sick and not have to worry about him missing too much school.
When it came down to school choices, it wasn't really that. It was kind of difficult because there was no school available that could handle Jabin and all of his medical issues, as well as all of his mental issues. Miss Chrissy contacted me because I put on Facebook I wanted to find a respite care for him once or twice a week. And she said we have this school that can give him his therapies on top of having an actual school environment, and it's set up for children who are special needs, and that these teachers are trained to take care of him if he has an episode. And they have been able to work with us financially and giving us scholarships because we do have 3 special needs kids, so it's a lot. And we live in Jonesboro. There are no schools like this in Jonesboro, so we come from Jonesboro to Paragould every day and drop him off so that he can have an education here, and he's been thriving here, and so we won't be moving him.
It's not available to every kid because not every kid can afford these smaller settings that we have available, because we do have to charge a tuition, we have to pay our staff, we have to keep the lights on,
If we did not have the grants and things, we wouldn't be able to do this, and my child needs this. Lucian needs to be here. It's scary as a parent to not be able to have or to give your children what they need, and so if it wasn't for the grants, we wouldn't be able to do this.
We do try to do our best to let as many people come as we can handle, because it is so super important.
Come live our life for a week and then tell me you are not going to give us options to send our kids to the special schools that they need for us. And that's the easiest thing, is that if there's something that you can make your child's life a little bit better, even just a little bit, you're going to take that opportunity to do it. Whether you have to drive 30 minutes like we do, or you have to drive an hour or 2 to take them to the best doctors, which is what we do, you're going to take that opportunity and you're going to do it. And so getting just a little bit of help from the government would be monumental to be able to find facilities for our children that I don't get notes every day saying he was violent, or I don't get paperwork that's coloring sheets that he shouldn't be doing because he's 5 and he should be in kindergarten. They don't do that stuff here. I don't get nasty notes. He actually knows his alphabet now. And to have that ability to bring him to a school like that, even just a little bit of help from the government would be monumental.
I'm going to definitely say that there are some amazing opportunities and some amazing teachers I've worked with in public school, and that's very much needed as well. All kids need to be able to learn, and all kids need individualized. All kids need to do what's best for them. And so in order to do that, we need funding for all these opportunities that are out there and that are available.